Alright, good morning everybody. We are officially live. I have my camera turned off here shortly, but I will be turning it on. I have my camera turned off, but I'll be turning it on here shortly. Just got a few things that I gotta run in the background. Then we will be live, but we are 5 minutes away from open. It is Friday. Had a pretty big move here at 7:30 with the, I think it was non-farm payrolls or something like that. So we're yep. Just get everything here set correctly. And now we just wait for the market to open. I'll be back here in a bit once the market is open, so y'all can just chill, watch the stream. But as always, the stream is for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. 90% of traders lose money, so trade at your own risk. Do not follow any of my trades. Do not fake me. Do not even look at my trades. Don't do anything. None of it is financial advice. Thank you. All right, we're back. Just gonna keep the camera off for now. I just have to run and do something in the background here, so I'm gonna be up and about. But for right now, let's do just a little bit of market analysis. Obviously, we just opened up here, so I'm gonna move here to the 30-minute chart. Have some highs up here, so one key level is gonna be 21,966. If we do just keep pumping up, we go through this level, and then we have 22,000 basically in sight today. If the market just wants to keep pumping up and come back down to the 3-minute, that's what I trade off of. So right now, getting a good bullish movement to the upside. Kind of, I guess, fell in this, not really gap, but I guess the move made by numbers, which is pretty violent. Haven't seen this in a while, to be honest. Past couple of news days haven't really been too eventful. I don't know if I need to check too to see if we have any news coming out. But I believe we have news at 45 as well, 15 minutes, and then top of the hour. We'll be checking that here. Yep, so we don't have any news. We have an FOMC member speaking. I think he's already speaking now. So again, some pretty good, getting good movement to the upside here. So we have numbers at 9, the Fed monetary, that's a 3-star news. So I think we'll get some movement there. We also have Michigan consumers. Michigan numbers at 10 as well, or it's gonna be 9 my time. All right, getting a good move to the upside. Let's see if this one's pulled back a little bit. Maybe forms some consolidation, and then we get a pump to the 22,000s. I mean, it's right in sight, so I don't see how we don't go hit that today. You have the highs from back here too. I can't score back that far on the 3-minute chart, but we're about to open up a new candle here in about a minute. So if the market wants to come back, pull back maybe halfway, get tagged in, market just goes up a little higher. Could be a good move. I'm setting this up now in case I just need to walk away to trying to make some tea, if I'm being honest with you. So that's why I have this here, which I don't think we're gonna get filled in here. That's the sound of the bubble. Wanted to see that candle pull back, but I don't think we're going to be getting it, so I'm just going to go ahead and just hang back a little bit. See if we get a pullback, give me a chance to enter in long. Just kind of going with the flow of the trend right now. ES is also pumping higher too, so right now I think the bulls are definitely in control. Don't want to just pop in now at the top. Don't want to chase it. ES is getting a bit of a pullback. Bulls are definitely in control. I think if the bears want to take control, they're going to bullish or bearish engulf this candle, and then we just head down lower. But from right now, strong move to the upside. It is a Friday move as well, so we might just be a bold day. It might be just one of those days where you just enter into a trade and you don't look back. One of those days. Give it a bit here. We're only 4 minutes into the open. I will be turning my camera on here shortly once I get my drinks and stuff set up. Once I get my little teacup. Trying to cut back on caffeine. Too much caffeine. Oh, I've been relying too much on it here lately, so trying to cut back so I don't have a heart attack. We may not get a pullback. And as soon as I say that, we get one. ES is not making new highs, so I think it's going to drag down ES with it a little bit, which is good. Don't want to just see it leave without me, give me a chance to get in. ES is having looks like it's about to be a bearish engulfing candle. Is that what you want to see? Let's keep it going. Keep her coming down. ES is coming down pretty hard. one buy order right there. I have a new candle open up in about 1 minute. About, well, 12 seconds here. So I think as long as we can hold up here, hold some support at this level up here, we can continue going up. ES is pulling back too, or it's kind of all right. So wanted to see this close down here, and then I get tag ins, and we get a bearish, a little bit of a flag to go, but doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Yo, Dustin. Good morning or afternoon for you. Going good right now. I'm currently down 255 on this. Made some really stupid decisions trading a pre-market, kind of trading news. It's a little bit of a gamble, but so far so good. Wanted to just miss this trade. Wanted to get in and go long, but it's not really forming up the bull flag that I want, which is kind of interesting because Nasdaq is making new highs, but ES is about to make new highs, but it's not there yet. So gonna have to be a little bit patient. Obviously, the market leaves without you, so a little bit unfortunate. I think we do see 22,000 today. We just have to wait to see what the market wants to do, if it wants to form a bull flag or something. But I will be right back. I gotta do some stuff. All right, back for a bit, and we'll be leaving here a couple minutes. I'm boiling some water. Okay, if you're wondering what I'm doing, yeah, I mean down 200 is not that bad right now. It was a lot worse, but I managed to make a comeback. As always, I do have a delay on my stream as well, so what you guys are seeing here is not really in live time. I don't know how I can get that down. I put latency as low as I can. I think that's what it is. Yes, looks like it's making a run for new highs. Wanted to see this pull back a little bit further before I get in. Will we see 22,000 again today? So look at the 15-minute chart. Coming up to this zone where we this is a Sunday open. Or I guess the high from Friday, whatever, 26. Oh, yeah. So Friday highs are up here. Are we gonna continue just blasting through this and go up to 22, 89, 100? Could be a very good chance. But I want to see this pull back down a little bit more before I try to get in long. ES is forming a bull flag at the top. I might not get a chance to enter. This is not, I don't like this kind of price action. It's just green, 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 green. Something's about to happen. It's about to fall or something. But ES is about to, ES made new heights in the day. And Nasdaq's probably gonna rip on up. This type of movement sucks. Doesn't really give you a chance to enter in. I mean, there's always another opportunity to come, but not a big fan of that. ES is making new highs, so I think that's gonna take Nasdaq with it, unless they want to just, this is another false breakout or something. Yeah, definitely a weird week. Yesterday was terrible. I blew a couple funded accounts, if I'm being honest. Like, yesterday's action was absolutely atrocious. You know, let me use my big words. Because it didn't really trend at all. Overall going up, but it's like up, down, down. Like, there was no sort of like flag. Just went down. Alright, we're coming back down to earth a little bit. ES and Nasdaq aren't really moving in congruence right now. Not the biggest fan of that, but yeah, that's a great mindset to have, Dustin. Definitely a great mindset. Giving up a lot of profit. This has been bad. I don't know why. I'll be honest. Like, in the spirit of transparency, I've just been kind of in the gambling mindset for really, like, I mean, there's not no reason, right? Obviously, gambling because you want to make money, but I'm like, I don't know why. Like, what's gone into me? I guess the payouts have kind of gotten to me. It's like, oh, I can get this quick, which is kind of affecting my mindset, to be honest. And it's been hard to take your losers. What's going to be disappointing if this is actually the top of the day and it just flushes back down. I'm going to be pretty frustrated because that's been the past couple of, this whole week in general. It hasn't been a trend, or if it does pull back, it's like big pullbacks that aren't really likable. Still getting ES to hang up at the top. Although we do have numbers at 10 hit their next 15 minutes, so I'm kind of wondering, I'm thinking, like, is the market anticipating the news? Because we have Michigan numbers, and then we also have something else. It's Michigan numbers, and I think it's a red folder event, basically 3-star news, so that should move the needle a little bit. Yeah, Dustin, I feel that, dude. I feel that. I know, dude. It's just, it's a bad mindset. It's so easy just to say like, just don't do it, but it's different to do it. But you know, maybe we just really got to do it. Getting a good pullback, but we're still just with the open of this candle, so nothing really nothing really here to enter on. But we are starting to form this bull flag, which is neat. So let's see if the market wants to come down here, fake out some, maybe some bulls. Whoever bought in early here, see if they get squeezed out, or maybe it just flushes straight down. But we had a big move up, so I'm kind of leaning just with the flow of the trend right now because we're just moving on up. And ES is at the high too, so it's not giving up anytime soon. I want to try to get the best entry as I can. Realistically, like if I can get down here at 24 and just let it ride up, that would be like A1. But getting in the middle here, I'd have to have my stop loss down here. That's a 40-point stop loss. That's too big. That's too big for me. I mean, I could probably do micros, but maybe just DCA in, but I don't like doing that too. I don't want to get in the habit of trying to DCA in and the market goes. Anyways, I'll get the camera turned on here shortly. I'm just trying to wait for my water to heat up so I can make my coffee. There we go. So I didn't want to get in long. Not right there. Let's see if we get the next candle with the print here in the next 15 seconds or so. Come down, maybe break 920, faking some bears, squeeze them in. What I don't like though is that ES is not doing, ES is not following Nasdaq. ES is actually, you know what? Let me just show you guys. So ES is doing this move where it's just going up, but Nasdaq is flagging. So I'm kind of just thinking out loud here, not financial advice, but if Nasdaq is going to pull back, it's going to take if ES pulls back, it's going to take Nasdaq down a little bit with it. And I would love to see the two form some kind of flag. Also don't like that we're going into numbers here in about 12 minutes, but I'm going to put one buy order here and kind of just leave that. The market wants to come down and fake out some bears. I know, right? Nasdaq is going to do Nasdaq things. Which I like to see the two moving pair, but ES is just like, I feel bad for anybody shorting ES right now. Because it's not like a violent move up, it's just like slowly getting like taken in contract, so. And yeah. I don't know. There's that feeling of it's just going straight up. Something's bound to happen where it has a big cliff. My best is to see what news does. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad. Anybody showing ES, you're kind of just gambling now. Which I've been there before too, where I just kept trying to short the top because I mean, you know, I go on full tilt and it's like all hell is let loose, but it's not the best way. It looks like it's kind of pulling back a little bit, so I think it should take Nasdaq down. But we're 10 minutes away from the from the news that's supposed to come out, so I'm probably just gonna have to wait the next 10 minutes out, see what the market is gonna do. Ugh. Sometimes news is good, but it always like comes at the worst time. Orange shoulder. Let me check. I know we have. I look at investing.com, so they go by like stars, or like I guess like three little bowls. So we had the Fed. We have. There's my Asian accent coming out. Sorry guys, but my Fed monetary policy report. It's at 9. The next 10 minutes, and then we also have Michigan numbers as well. So the Fed monetary policy report is the 3-star news, which 3-star news makes usually moves the market, and then Michigan hasn't really moved the market much, but these past couple of times it's come out actually has moved it a little bit. Yeah, that might be the move, Dustin. I mean, I think the afternoon session has really been where it's been at. If we could look at the afternoon session, let's see, let's go look yesterday. Like that was where everything was at. The morning session has just been like chop, like very awkward movement. So like on here, we opened up, made a big move up, and it's just like chop, chop, chop. I don't know. It's not the best price action. I don't know what power hour will bring, but I just want to get my trade in, get done for the day, and enjoy my Friday. But I feel like maybe power hour might have to be the move. There we go. It's forming the setup that I want. This is my perfect setup of a bull flag, but we have news coming out in the next 8 minutes, so it's not good for me. Because once news comes out, anything goes. It doesn't matter if the market is going up, news could just bring it right down, or if it's going down, it could just bring it right back up. Which sucks. Yep. I mean, Dustin, sorry. Trade to your plan, man. I like it. Be disciplined with what you got. Trade your way, and you'll make money. Oh yeah. At least let everybody let all the big moves. Well, not big moves, but let all the crap happen. Let it do its thing. Then come back. The volume's dying for sure, though. You can tell everything's getting. I mean, ES is just slowly making new highs. Oh my goodness. But you could tell, definitely tell that the market is kind of dying on volatility. Everybody's anticipating the news. So now we're just gonna have to wait like 7 minutes. I mean, this is not a bad range though. And if you would have caught this, I mean, even at 30, 20 points, that's solid. You trade one mini, you're done. That's like $400, give or take. Yeah. You do 2 contracts, you got $800. I'm just wondering who actually caught the open where they just took that buy. Yeah, Chad, how's it going? We like it. Oh, here we go. 6 minutes away from open. Chad, if you're still in here, good news, man. Your boy finally hit a pure on squat. I have it on film. I hit 405 pounds, like on Tuesday, and then I didn't have it on film because I felt good that day, so I had to redo it again this morning. Felt it once, and then I got it again second try. So I'm about to get that out. But it's one of those situations where people are like, "Oh, I won't believe you if you don't have it on film." So I had to do it. My CNS was kind of fried a little bit. On the channel, no, I probably should though. I need to put it on my channel. I'll get that out. I'm gonna put it on my fitness Instagram on the IG there. I think you follow me there, right? I'll get it posted there. I'm about to do it here today. I want to try to log in some trades first. Get that going and then just be able to focus on it. But look at this. Oh wow, we're just coming straight down. Right, Chad? Oh, yep, there's a dump. There is the dump. I kind of knew it was going to be happening. So we're going to have another choppy day. Can we just trend on a Friday? I mean, it's Friday, But I guess it doesn't want to do that. Anyways, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta grab my tea. I think the water's ready. Oh my goodness. What happened? I walked away for a bit. Alright, boys. Don't be surprised. You're about to see a troll hop on. Don't be surprised. Oh, great heavens. He's there. Alright. Camera's on, guys. We're so in. We're so locked in. I'm just kidding. Oh. Looks like it's gonna be another choppy day. Oh, well, this is disappointing. I do have another account that I do want to trade, but I don't want to copy trade. I've blown my accounts for copy trading a couple, so I'm gonna be a little bit smarter today about my trade. If I get this one, I'll probably just lock it out and go trade the other one. I still like this bullish move, but the trend's kind of been broken if we do trend lines. So do we just head down now? Is that what's gonna happen? News is gonna be interesting. Well, Chad, really, I was wanting to take this bull flag to enter in a long position to buy here, but we have news coming out in like 2 minutes, and at the time whenever I drew my play out, we were like 10 minutes away. So really right now there's no play. I'm just waiting for the news to kind of play out first. So once the news does come out, then we'll kind of see where the market goes. But for right now, I'm just sitting on my hands until we get the news to go out. Good pullback. So we're coming back down to test VWAP. We bounce, rejecting off, well, I guess bouncing off of VWAP, not rejecting. Got about 50 seconds here until the news comes out. Just kind of biding my time a little bit, waiting, being patient. All right, 20 seconds. Tell you what, dude, my camera does not do me any justice. Looks like I'm freaking balding. I am a little bit, but my gosh. Gotta make sure you get the good side of me. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Oh! There's the news for you, ladies and gentlemen. So it looks like the policy report definitely had a big play. What a sell, though. Whoever got lucky on the ESO is now raking in cash, too. Definitely was no. I mean, if I were a gambling man, could have just shorted the top, right? Hindsight, yeah, you could have just shorted here. You'd be up over 100 points. But that's not how it goes. So, what's the play now? It's just to wait for something to form up. So, I know, right, Dustin? I was expecting a little bit of movement, but like I was not expecting this much movement from the candle. I was expecting like maybe like bounce off here at 60 or something, and then kind of just like this candle here, I guess. But oh, Jim. Sorry, guys, if you see me turn away, I'm just focusing on some other priorities. But the market only go down. Oh gosh. Do I be a gambling man and just gamble this next candle? You guys want some entertainment? Wait about 20 seconds. What a candle. So does that mean that we're just gonna head down now? Could very well be the case. I'll give it a shot. I'll just do it for just you guys. New candle open up here. Oh, come on, tag me in first and then go up. Alright, it didn't. I wanted to try to gamble that. Play around a little bit. I shouldn't be doing this, okay? So if you guys are watching, don't copy me. But that didn't work out, so let's look at the daily chart. Oh, I'm gonna go to the 4-hour chart. So we have these wicks of these candles down here too. So if the market just wants to keep going back down, then I mean you're looking at 21,720 maybe. We're not too far from it, so I think it should be. It's not a far stretch of an idea. Just gotta let something form on the 3-minute chart. So with that being said, I'm not gonna be switching to a short play. See if we can get a some kind of bear flag forming. But knowing the market, it probably just shoots back to the moon. You guys know what I mean. Oh boy, what a sell. What a sell. Well, you know, I was kind of throwing shade at the anybody shorting ES, but I mean, I know some people got blown up because it was just like a stairway, and you know, when the stairway's up, typically you blow some accounts before you get lucky with a catch. But someone got lucky shorting, and the market dumped in their favor. That's exactly what happened. Is it gonna form the flag here? What's happening? Got about 5 seconds for the next candle to open. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. See if the market wants to come back up. We got ES kind of doing the same thing, but right now, obviously, the bull trend, uptrend has been broken. So, broken. There's my Asian accent again. I swear, guys, I'm perfectly good at speaking English. Okay. So let's see here. I think I'm actually copy trade. Let's do this. So what is this? 28. And we'll have this one follow. Here we go. I won't lie though, these past couple of days my really I guess strategy has been working, so it kind of has me an edge. Come on, keep pumping it up a little bit. Don't just go back down right now. So what I want to see is it break this candle again, and then I get filled in up here for a sell, which would be better. But just gonna have to be patient and see what happens. The reason why I'm looking at that level is just because of this candle here as well. This candle where we it basically rejected off. Kind of makes sense a little bit. You look at this candle and then you look at this one. If you're following my mouse, this is where the market bounced off. So I'm looking to see if we can hold here for a bear flag to go back down. So come back up and touch 800s. New candle opening up here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just put my limit sell order up there. Let's come up. We have a new candle open up here in about 20 seconds. Come on, let's get that push up. Probably not gonna get it here, huh? Let's just be patient. Not a fan of this candle right here. I wish it would have filled me in first, but that's okay. ES is kind of following suit. All right, so the two are now moving in congruence, which is good. It's what I want to see here. Now let's see it. Want to see it flush, come back up to 800s. The reason why is to squeeze in some bowls, just do a fake out, and then head back down lower. Oh, unfortunate. Doesn't want to come up. I'm gonna leave that there. If they do break the lows though, they're probably going down at 720. I mean, well, it's not even that far away. Well, if it doesn't want to fill me out, I'm gonna have to wait. What a Friday though. Okay, so ES is bouncing back up, still having this bear flag form. So we have VWAP up here at 67. This market just gonna crash right here. I mean, we're only 41 minutes into the market open, so we still have plenty of time for this New York session. Coming back to these levels over here, we bounced off numerous times, basically 700. So bounce, bounce, da da, da, bounce, bounce, and we're coming back down to test it. There we go. There's a sell. Well, I'm trying to be a little more disciplined. I didn't get the, obviously hindsight, it's just short, but I wanted to see a break up here. Didn't happen, so not my setup. It's cool. It's now down 100 points. Wow. We just wait. I mean, we're going down now, so I think the trend has established itself. We're in a bear trend, so there's no point in going long unless I want to gamble. Do I gamble right here? No. Just stupid. She's gonna keep going down and squeezing out people until they can't breathe anymore. And whoever gives up, blow multiple accounts on the way down. What a move though. If you cut the top, that's over 260 points. But I mean, Dustin, you've cut over 400 points, so this is nothing. Nothing for you. This is just another day. For you, it's just another day, another dollar. I don't think we have any more news coming out. We have the Baker Hughes numbers at noon. We have a Fed FOMC member speaking, but it's not really anything special. Have some two-star news at 2:30 my time. That's really about it for the news today. That big move, I think, shifted the market structure. So now we're just sitting back and waiting and watching. If you guys are wondering, I'm looking at the news on my phone too. I could do it on my computer, but my phone's right here, so I'm just gonna do that, make it easier on myself. Alright, so what are we looking at here now? Come down to the bottom of these, basically these candles down here. I mean, if we're gonna keep flushing down, that's gonna be another 200 points to the downside. Wouldn't be bad. You know, I wouldn't be mad if it wants to flush down to 200 points. There's really no structure. If they lose this, this is where I think if the bulls want to hold this, they have to hold this level to keep going up, at least for today. And this is the 4-hour chart, but there's really nothing at play now. I'm getting a little bit demotivated too, to be honest. Nothing really fitting my appetite. Potentially, what we could possibly see, let's see here, let me draw highlighter. So it does this little thing where it comes here and comes back up close to VWAP, and then it tanks. So that might be the play that it's setting up for, because this is not closing down. So this is what I'm kind of anticipating. And obviously I hate trying to predict the market, because when I try to predict, I get so caught up in my bias. but we could see that little action to where, just because we've had these past couple of days, it's like this movement yesterday, where we thought it was going up, and then it's so right, and you're like, okay, well now time for the bearish, right? It's obviously this is a break of structure. So where am I? Right here. I'm a short. Nope. You get stopped. You get up here. Okay, all right. If it pulls back, it's definitely gonna be going up. Nope. Comes back down. And you're like, all right, definitely this bull flag. I mean, this bear flag for sure is gonna hold. Nope. Come up. You're like, all right, this bull flag's for sure gonna hold up. Nope. And then you're like, all right, definitely this time it's the bear flag. Nope. You come back down and you're like, all right, you know what? I think I'm gonna go long right here. You get long, get stopped out, and then you're like, oh crap, now it's going down. So you try to short, and then it says nope, and it goes back up. So I wonder if the market is anticipating that kind of move. All right, we're still selling down. Remove that. Sorry guys if you're expecting me to make a trade. Nothing's happening. There's nothing to trade. I mean, I can enter a trade if I want to just gamble, but gambling's fun. The feeling of it, but it doesn't always pan out. Usually doesn't. We have ES sitting down at the lows. I'm looking at the screen right now. Popping back up. Still looking to play shorts here. I'm not really although it is 9 o'clock. So let's just wait to see what happens. For some reason the 9 o'clocks we've shifted into the 9 o'clock kind of range where it reverses at 9 o'clock. Just been kind of weird. But we for sure have volatility. Like these candles are like 30 points. 30 points a pop. 736, yeah. So definitely have good movement. This is like a good day. It's just hard to kind of capitalize it on sometimes. Ooh. Just keep it going. I do want to say though, I'm pretty close, side note, to 500 subscribers. I'm about like 53 away, so I think once I do hit 500 and stay above 500, I'll probably do a giveaway at that point. Maybe I don't have any codes or anything, but I'll just send some money out in Venmo or something, Cash App, PayPal. Go buy yourself an account or something. But until then, we wait. Just need to hit 500. Come back up to test 50 here. ES is pretty strong. Has a pretty big bullish engulfing. Oh, and the bulls are stepping back in town. So do we want to come back up to test 800 to rip it back down? I don't want that freaking highlight. I want like an actual like their brush likes to. If anybody knows how to actually use the drawing stuff on like trading view, like the actual like, I don't want a trend line. I want like a just to draw. Oh well, there's my balance right there. Only 235. Absolute terrible. I have 50% win. That's not good. But don't judge me on that. This? I don't want this brush. This brush kind of sucks. Got text. Whatever. You know what? I can draw another time. Alright, so for right now, bulls are stepping back in. Low of day is right here at 686. I mean, we could see a move down to 500. The market just wants to do like one of these candles. You're coming down pretty hard. 500 level. Out of this range. Let's go look at the daily chart. Huge rejection. Even the daily chart's kind of setting up for a kind of a bull flag if it holds this level. But I don't quite want to get married to a bias. Coming up pretty strong. Let's see the bulls take this back to 800. See if we can show some resistance up here. I guess I just have to use this brush, something like where it comes up. Yep. Comes up, chop, here a little bit, comes up, break, and then it just comes back down. Yep. Oh, this is how you do it. Yeah, I got it. There's the highlight of the day. Being able to draw this. Get rid of that drawing. You guys want to see my drawing skills? I think you guys know where this is going. Get those eyes in there. Yeah, you done did piss them off. He's about to go Super Saiyan on you. Goku! Alright, sorry guys. I'll stop kidding around. Let's focus. Although there's really nothing to focus on. Coming back up now, so let's see if we get that. Come back up to 800. Come on, bulls. Y'all can do it. The bears just gotta let up. Gotta squeeze in some more bulls. Thank you, Chad. You know, Picasso. I try to, you know, I try my best. Definitely, although rip, Akira Toriyama, the original creator of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, it's been a while since he's passed away, but you know. So where would I want to entry? We're coming back and me stop being a little child. Maybe come up to 820. Something like that, where we squeeze in the balls, think that the market's gonna flip, and then we just kind of go back down. Something like that would be perfect. Yeah, man. Jed, RIP to Akira Toriyama, man. Definitely had a little bit of influence on me, you know. Who doesn't want to be ripped and be a Super Saiyan, you know? A couple of times, maybe try to shoot out some Kamehameha waves, you know? Some Kamehameha waves. If anybody out there denies it, if you know Dragon Ball Z and you deny shooting, trying to like do a spirit bomb or a Kamehameha, you know, you're lying. Everybody try it. I think we all wish we could do that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, nothing's really Yes, exactly, Chad. Thank you. We all tried, you know? Get your key and stuff set up. Definitely. So, man, the volume's kind of starting to dry up. We're just chilling though. We're starting to VWAP, so I'm still looking to take shorts. Just trying to find a good setup is a little bit tough. And if it doesn't happen, I'm probably just gonna walk away. Take a small red day. Past couple of red days have been pretty bad for me. Not check. All right, if you don't want that, then I'm fine. How's it going with you, Chad? You know what? Enough about me. How's your shoulder? Everything coming along good? Getting them gains as well. All right, what's happening here? What's happening? Let's go. Push it up. Come on. Reason why I'm looking at 800 too is just because of these wicks over here. So we're still kind of not really in the middle of the range, about 3/4 of the way to the top, but I like to try to get a good position. I could just short now and have my stop loss be all the way up here, but that's like $1,000. Hey, nobody got time for that. I want to try to get the best entry as possible. I'm a greedy douchebag, you know. When it comes to trading, obviously. Everything else, I'm a generous man. Nice. It's the time of the year, Chad, where everybody's getting sick. My roommates one of them is sick. I think I was sick a little bit before, so it's just like definitely that time of the year. We're supposed to be getting some more weather too coming in this coming Wednesday. So that's gonna be fun. I think it might be one last volley of some snow where we're at. Get some snow. All right, we're good. I want to see if we can get come back up to 800s, maybe 815, 20ish. I want to see that. I'm kind of being stubborn about my trade, my entry position. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen. But I don't want to stay too long. Yeah, I feel Chad. It just got perfect. Like last week was like 70. We were like, oh, spring is here. Nope. I think this Wednesday we're supposed to get. I think it's gonna start Tuesday. It's gonna drop to 20, but it's not gonna even stick. It's just gonna be like snow that comes in, and it's like it basically just says here, sprinkles some like ice and water, and then the next day it's gonna go back to like 50 degrees, and it's gonna be all like groggy and, you know, just muddy. All right, well, market's tanking again, so not the position I want. I'm just gonna chill here. Right, 9:30. Getting a little bit of the move. Don't get too antsy. I don't want to get too antsy. I'll be right back. I gotta throw something away. Little tea pouch. If you guys are watching it, gotta throw it away. It's not caffeinated. Okay, so I'm trying to cut back from caffeine. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Although this is good, I think the bearish day is gonna stay in effect. Normally if it was going to reverse, it would just go green, 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 and nothing but green. But now that we have this red candle printing here, I like it. I like where we're going at. I just want to see us try to break above 800. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because I don't want to stick around too long. It is a Friday, so I'm trying to finish my trading early and just kind of call it. You guys know what I mean. Oh, same day? No way. Let's go get that push back up. Sorry guys, it's kind of boring right now, but this is sometimes what you do in trading. You just sit. And watch the world rise. If you know, you know. Thanos. Nothing really is happening here. You know what's gonna suck is I'm planning all this, and by the time my entry does come, I get in, it just stops me out immediately. 2 hours for 2 seconds of letdown. Won't be the first time my wife's heard that. Just kidding. I don't have a wife, guys. But it's good to make the joke. You know? That's something to change it. On the stream. If I'm not gonna be in a trade, might as well have some fun doing something. Ain't nothing happening. Alright. I have a couple of guys that are on this side egging me to get into a trade. But I said I will give them value. So here is the value of the day, guys. You know what? We're on a break. We're waiting for the market to kind of play out. So you know what? I want to read something to you guys. There's a quote that says, "The sheep will spend its entire life fearing the wolf, but will be eaten by the shepherd." So let me tell you what that potentially could mean. There are so many times in life where you are shackled to a cage, or maybe somebody, a family member, that doesn't believe in you chasing your dreams, or what name you, what have it, right? So what the shepherd does, it builds a fence around these little sheep and takes care of the sheep. Now the sheep aren't living, you know, in a bad environment or a bad life. They have a good life, and the shepherd takes care of them, feeds them, gives them water. If they have so much wool, cuts it off. So all the sheep are great. But there's always that one sheep, right? That thinks wants to get out, that always breaks out of the fence. But the reason why all the sheep don't break out is because they know that if they go outside of the fence, there's a wolf out there that is waiting to just grab at them. And much like what we do in life when we come to pursuing our business, you know, someone's always in our left ear saying, you can't do that, you can't do that. There's no way. There's people that only get lucky, not you, right? And they have their own weapons. They're the shepherd. So what they're doing is killing your dream, in a sense, killing you. So you just stay, okay, you just say to yourself, all right, well, I guess I'm just in this fence forever, right? But there's someone that always does the opposite, where they don't listen to that. All the other sheep are saying, we are scared of this wolf. This wolf's gonna eat us, he's gonna take us out, we're not strong enough to fight it. But here's the thing, is the sheep takes a chance, and the sheep becomes strong enough. You know, maybe goes a couple times, breaks the fence, whatever, jumps over it a couple times, goes and takes on the wolf. Always gets hurt, but always gets saved, and always comes back in. But eventually becomes strong enough to where it could take on the wolf, and then beats the wolf and earn its freedom. So in a sense, you know, if you let that shepherd just control your life, whoever's controlling you in your life, that is telling you not to pursue your dreams or your goals, you need to, you know, just be able to hear your own voice, right? Don't let that shepherd kill your dream. Don't let that somebody, your family member, your friend, kill your dreams. Go after it, right? And it's not going to be perfect. You're going to get in situations to where you're always going to get kicked down. It's going to suck. You know, life has a funny way of doing things where it'll rip you and shred you to pieces. So you have to build yourself back up. But the thing is, you want to find somebody that is in your corner to help you, not do everything for you, but just to give you guidance on, you know, picking up pieces around you and not picking up the bad parts that, you know, when you were ripped to shreds. We don't want to pick up the bad parts. You want to just try to pick up the good parts and what the individual is going to do, right? You don't have to fight these battles. So you're molding yourself into the person you want to become through these battles. And by the time you're molded into this person, you've now, you know, are strong enough to take on the wolf. So it's a lot to say, but, you know, there's value in that. Very great quote. So who's the shepherd in your life that's controlling you? Sometimes it's yourself, right? You play these mind games where you set a cage, you build a fence, and it's literally you just tell yourself you can't go out, but you can. Oh, all right, so we're coming back up to my level now. So focusing back into this trade. We'll come back 800, so that's perfect. Let's see if we can get that break above against some of the bears, and we can head down low. Oh, I look away. No. Exactly, Chad. And that's what it is, you know. And sometimes, like, we're the sheep, you're living a good life. You know, it's not bad. You have food. But eventually, the day comes that, you know, sheep get slaughtered, right? There comes a day where you get, basically, you give up on your dream totally, and you just live out life. Like, it's not a bad life. But if you want to live a great life, if you want to be free, you have to sacrifice a good life. And, you know, what I've failed to mention is that when you do give up a good life, when you sacrifice that, you are now going to be living in a bad life. It's kind of counterintuitive, but the reason why I feel like you go through the bad life is because life tests you. You know, if you want something, life's going to test you, you know, such as relating to trading. I want to make money quick. Well, guess what? I'm going to go through so many accounts, blow so many accounts, but it's through the process of those setbacks that I mold into the person I want to become. And then at some point, you just get strong enough to where, like, all the bad days that come, like, you can just take it on. So you will be tested, right? It's the whole saying that, you know, rent is due every day. why you work hard, you know. So you just have to, and you're not gonna be able to see the tunnel. It's just gonna be like micro growths, like moving the needle, not even an inch. It's like a millimeter. But life comes at you quick. It sometimes won't even throw like big hurdles your way. It knows that the best way for you not to pursue your dreams and goals is to, you know, you just getting a TV, a phone. Sometimes that's all that is needed to distract somebody. Just like I was distracted from entering the trade, but I think it's still gonna set up for me. Oh yeah. So value there. Value. Just waiting for this trade now to set up. Let's go. Come on, get that candle break above 800. Let's fake out some of the bulls, and we dump back down. So I might not be getting that setup. 10 o'clock's about to come around. So definitely, I hope we get the move that I want here. So up here, go back and test 800 again. But I do want to add, I have a buddy that also brought us something good. And it's been in our talks. It's about what it means to actually find success. You know, what is the definition of it? You know, how do people achieve it? And the word that has been mentioned so many times is obsession. And that's really what you need to succeed. When you become obsessed, like anybody that is obsessed with something will always achieve it. We can look at Mr. Beast, we can look at Elon Musk, anybody, you name it. When they were going after achieving, like trying to attain their goals, you know, achieve it, they became just so obsessed with it. That's all they could do. And if you look at it, that's what you really need to succeed. Everything you do is centered around that. And I remember, you know, first of all, for me, getting like fitness was my first thing that the field that I achieved success in, and all I did was literally think about working out. Every set minute, and Chad, I know you can relate to this too, because you've been in the mode, right? You know, when you're in the mode and you're just like, I just want to do this. Everything I'm doing is centered around this. And for me, working out, it was like, I'm working out. If anybody brought up the fact that, hey, do you want to go out and party? Do you want to eat this? I'm like, no, don't even, like, don't care. And like, you know, people could be around me trying to be like, oh, hey, eat this. Like, it didn't matter because I was just obsessed with obtaining the physique that I wanted, that nothing else mattered, right? And sometimes it's good, but it's also bad because you know, sacrifice sometimes relationships, time with significant other. But those are just some of these sacrifices sometimes you have to make. And especially when it comes to, you know, you want to achieve success. For me, like trading, like, it's always on my mind 24/7. And you just have to hit that stage. And anybody that hits that stage, usually, if you can be consistent with that, like, success is just around the corner. And it doesn't matter if you like get kicked back. It's just being obsessed. It's hard for me to put it into words, but it's one thing that you just have to experience. And I know that you've been in that mode too as well, Chad. Or like you're just obsessed. Like everything is centered around that. And that's what it means. But sometimes it can be hard because you get distracted. So with that being said, if you're, you know, if you're going after something, become obsessed with it. You know, people call those obsessive people, they call them fanatical. They call them crazy. But here's the thing: they call you crazy until you make it, right? And then they call you lucky. They don't see the work that you've done or anything. but being fanatical, being obsessive about what you want to do is only going to help you achieve your goal. But it's not something that you can really just turn on and off. It's just something that just happens naturally. Yep, that's the thing. I mean, burnout, it's a true thing too, but I wouldn't look at burnout as something that is bad as well, Chad. It's something that you gotta accept going into this, right? Like, burning out is gonna be a thing, but you have to remember, like, there are so many ways, like other key factors too, you know, but remember why you're doing it, right? Because sometimes it's so easy. I think I mentioned it before. It's so easy to just get caught up in, the process that you forget the outcome, or you get so focused on the outcome that you neglect the process a little bit. So it has to always be like the balance between the two. And in the Chinese, I'm not Chinese, but they talk about the yin and yang. It always has to be a balance of both. You can never have one more of the other. But the thing is, remember your why and tying it to that, because no matter how many times it burns out, you can always relate to that. Okay, this is why I'm doing it. And then, so many ways. There's a book called Atomic Habits. You don't rise to the level of your expectations. You fall to the level of your systems or your training. But obsession is a key thing. And I think, though, if you are really obsessed with something, Chad, I will say this, like, I don't think you really experience the burnout. It's just finding that thing that you can get obsessed about. And sometimes all of that, like, what could be the mental click, is just getting results, right? And actual, like, getting, like, noticeable results. Because once you get that, it's hard to give up on it. It's almost like an addiction at some point, because you're like, oh, and this is where you find the balance. Like, if I do this X, Y, I'll get Z. And then once you complete Z, you're like, okay, well, I want to get more. I'm just gonna go back to X and Y. And this is where your system comes into play, of something that you have to get into a routine of, okay, I gotta get X and Y. Always just get your skill set. It's easier said than done, but obsession is the word of the day. I would say, though, sometimes I get my butt whooped in trading so bad, I just want to quit. But I'm still here for some reason. It's just getting the results. Find something, pursue it, and no matter what happens, remember why you started doing it, and who you're doing it for. You become this person. And it's hard to see out that far in advance, just because you're like, the progress is so minimal that you don't notice until somebody else comes up to you, or you just all of a sudden go through the same motions, but it's a little bit easier to do it. Like, getting at it, you just got to get really good at what you do. And when you're really good at what you do, it's easier to get obsessed. Think about it. How many times, when you're trying to point the flashlight at your dad, help him out, he's like, point it in the goddamn right direction. And you're like, I'm trying my best, like, it demotivates you from working on the car. Versus if you had somebody, if that says, oh, hey, you're pretty good at, holding that flashlight, you're pretty good at cars, then you kind of develop your passion for it. And then once you get better at that, now you're like, I could do this all day. And obsession kicks in. Exactly, Jeremy. That is 100% true. Obsession is mindset that equals action. And you just have to keep taking action. That's what keeps you in the mode. Because faith without works is dead. It's a great quote that I've heard numerous times before. And it stands true. Alright, the market's finally, something's happening. Oh my goodness. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Go, 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 go. Come on. Don't fall back down. Just go up. Fill me in. Do they want to test VWAP? Yep. Also, when you're setting your Y, make sure you don't really attach your Y to like a material resource, you know. I trade to make money, but ultimately the reason why I'm trading is to earn my freedom, right? And like obviously making money is cool, but when your Y is not, I would also say that when your Y is not set at the right place, if it's set for like some like monetary value, a lot of people make their goals set around, oh, I want money. But it's like once you get it, like what happens, you know? Like I took a $2,800 payout and it was cool, but that feeling was like super fleeting. It was cool for like 2 seconds, and then I was like, oh, like that's it. You know, it doesn't fulfill me. But not the fact that I'm making money, it's like, oh, it's helping me so I can earn my freedom, you know. Just gotta make sure you're attaching your Y to something that has meaning, something that gives you fulfillment. You know, one other quote I've heard is, "A man without vision shall perish." And I've always noticed, you know, a lot of depression's a real thing. A lot of like guys, especially men in general, like we want something to pursue after, right? And like always setting goals, but it's like we want to do something bigger than who we are and what we are. And finding that why, attaching yourself to that, when you find your actual why, it makes it not easier, but you remember, you know, like why you're doing what you're doing, and you don't really burn out because you're like, this is to achieve that. So maybe you just gotta center, you know, find your why, Chad. You know, is it for your wife, your daughter, you becoming, you know, oh shoot, what's happening? No! Dog, what is this? You could not have predicted that. What is this? Well, you snooze, you lose. We don't even have news coming out right now. What is it? Because the FOMC member is speaking? Alright, well, I guess this is going on. There's really no point in me trying to get in. I could probably just gamble here at this point, but I mean, that's not going to do anything. We're definitely going down 500s, I think. Don't. Oh. Getting 800 probably should have just gone in instead of being too chicken. I love it, Chad. Finding that why. Sometimes it finds you. Like, funny enough, you know, you just take the action and then you start to mold and you figure out. It's like, oh, finding fulfillment in something that fulfills you, that is a bigger purpose. And I feel like it just comes to you naturally. You're like, I want to do this for this person, such and such. Anyway, this market is I don't know what is going on. I wish, shoulda, coulda, woulda, well, wouldn't have. Is Trump speaking or something? Love it, Chad. Have you found a name for her yet, Chad? Or not find a name. Have you and your wife come up with a name? guess the 800 was a key level. Couldn't push it above. This is tough now. I don't know what's going on with the market. Very tough read. Okay, nice. Heck yeah, Chad. Hey, as long as you get participation in it too, right? She is your daughter as well. That's awesome though. But yeah, May, it's coming up, Chad. Technically 2-ish months. I remember what you told me, man. Stick to it. Stick on it. But we're still going short in the short trend, so I don't see a reason why I would want to go long here. Unless I get long at the bottom, just try to gamble. Yep. Gotta make it happen, Chad. I mean, it's you can do it. You've done it before, Chad. You know, I've seen you already lose like way before. You got this. Like you do. You have the skill set already, Chad. You know, at this point, it's just taking the action. That's all it is. I know, Jeremy, dude, that was insane. I was not expecting. I wanted to see us break up to like 812 or something, 15, so I could get short. But I think I might have gotten too greedy with my entry. But we're still in the short, so I wouldn't be surprised if we just keep selling. So maybe we still have another opportunity to go short here. The question is, how far back are we going to pull up? You know, do we come back up to 25? Do we come back up to 800? I don't know what that is. Pumping back up. From the new low in 1 minute. This has been a not so eventful morning for me. Appreciate it, Chad. Good luck on your KPIs, dude. Knock them out, man. I really appreciate you tuning in as well. I know you're also a busy man today. I know what you got to go through. So best of luck as well, and we'll see you back at the JOB, Chad, when I see you there. Anyways, market's just pulling up strong. What a move. I think I might call it here too. There's nothing happening. I mean, I'm down only 255 on this account, so it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, I think with that being said, I'm probably going to end the stream here as well. There's really nothing going on right now, and if I'm just gonna, I don't want to just sit here and stare at the screen or keep staring at it. Or do I try to gamble? Take a long? CPI. Do we have CPI today? Is that what the news was? I doubt it. Unemployment, but that's not even... It's not even US news. 40 points right there. Holy cow. So we have an FOMC member speaking, but he doesn't speak for about another hour. Man, we're getting a tough read. There's really nothing happening. We got a new candle open up here in about 30 seconds or so. Oop, sorry guys. Oh, was it Jeremy? Dog, is he still talking? Guess I should have kept up with that news. I didn't even check it. Oh my goodness. Oh, not anymore? Okay. That was insane though. It's just one thing, the market literally just tanks. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just gonna keep going down, Jeremy, to 500 or something. But it might be a good chance to just take some quick longs here. Take a quick long or something. And just go for some small scalps. Take some small wins or something. See if we can get a quick bounce back up. Build it halfway. I think this might be my only trade for the day. If we can get tagged out there. Not the best. The risk to reward right now, but see if we can get the little pull back up. Doesn't seem like that's gonna be the case. See here. Get that quick 400. Or we lose 500. And like it'll be a loss though, so if I take this loss, I'm just gonna call it here. Well, that's the loss, so I think I'm gonna call it here. But I'm gonna keep staring at this chart. So with that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna close the stream. If you are gonna be trading, be careful trading.